Hello vinyl community, it's Bowser Meg. This is a thread started by MGK Boston, Mike, and he showed 12-inch singles, 12-inch singles, and talked about them. And I thought it was a nice video he did, and I think he was in the middle of a storm, so he was stuck in the house, and I haven't got that excuse. I'm just jumping on the video, on the thread. So here we go. First up, excellent punk band. From 1977 this came out. London. They were superb. And I saw them live, but they didn't last long, and I wish I had, because they were really good. Riff Regan vocals, Steve voice, bass and vocals, Dave White guitar, and John Moss drums. Well, John Moss went on to greater things with Culture Club and various other things. It was excellent. RCA, I think, MCA Records, with their own custom label. No Time, Susie Sue, about Susie and the Banshees, from the Banshees rather, before she had the Banshees, and Summer of Love and Friday on My Mind. Friday on My Mind's a famous song by whoever does it, the Drugs or something. But there they are, the Hope and Anger on the back, and they were really good, and it's a shame that they didn't. I think this is the only thing they ever brought out. You have to go on Discogs and find out, but yeah, excellent. One of the first singles I ever got, and not that one, because I've recently bought that one, but originally when I first bought it, and this was one of the first records I ever got. XTC 3D EP. I think it's a bit of a cheat calling it an EP. There's only 3 songs on it. Science Friction on side 1, and on side 2, She's So Square, which is quite good, and Dance Band, which isn't. This came out in 1977 too, and it's as you can tell by the name, it's a 3D, and if you had the silly glasses, you'd see them standing out a bit. But it's just a gimmick. Good single. It's not really an EP, but hey ho. Virgin, on the old Virgin label, fantastic label. I don't like the man, but he's brought out some great records. Or he's helped produce some great records. Next, Sex Gang Children, Sebastian. The guy on the front cover, and I've got my thumb over his member, so I don't get booted off YouTube or offend anybody. Sebastian, Salvation on side 1, and Mongolia and Who on Earth Can That Be on side 2. Sex Gang Children were fantastic. I followed them around the country once, Saddam Yant split up, and Andy the singer screeching like a maniac, and I don't know if I would have liked them now, but I do like them now because I did like them, if you know what I mean. They're a hard listen, but superb. I love them. Produced by Tony James, who also does backing vocals on it. And you know Tony James from Generation X and Ziggy Ziggy Sputnik, or Zig Zig Sputnik, or whatever it's pronounced. But yeah, excellent. Sebastian. Check it out, see what you think, and you might like it. You probably won't. Next is John Lydon. Greatest Moment. I don't work that out. It's got pill on the front. It's got a pill logo in white. This is not a love song, in my opinion, which isn't much. Johnny Rotten, John Lydon's Greatest Moment. I love this song, and Blue Waters on it, This is not a love song remix version, and they do Public Image, the song. But it's a great EP, 12-inch single, and in my opinion, Johnny Rotten Pill can do no wrong. He's touring at the moment. He's nearly 70, or he is 70, and his wife's just died, and he's still producing the goods. He's fantastic. He might be big and fat and old, we all are, but he's got it, man. If you go to one of his concerts, you will not be disappointed, I shouldn't think, if you remotely like the guy. Right, last but not least, Elvis Costello and the Attractions. I Want to Be Loved, which is the radio version, and Turning the Town Red, and I Want to Be Loved extended Smooch and Runny version. I love Turning the Town Red. There was a programme on the TV in England in the 80s. When was this out? 1984. So it must have been roughly that time. And that song, Turn the Town Red, was the soundtrack to it. And it was some little urchin from Liverpool doing urchin things, getting into trouble and that. And it was a great show. And the guy who played him went on to greater things, but I can't think of his name. And that song, every time I listen to it, I'm reminded of that great time when that show was on. I was married in 1984, and I remember sitting, reading, watching it with my wife, and it was great. F-beat. And even I Want to Be Loved's a good song, but I bought this for Turn the Town Red. Great. Hope that fills the remit you wanted, Mike. I said I would do a video as soon as I got home, and I have. So, thanks for watching if you did, and check them out if you haven't heard of any of those songs. You might be familiar with them all, but if you're not, do a little search on YouTube. I'm sure they're on there somewhere, or Spotify, or whatever, Apple Music, or whatever you're into. Thanks for watching.